Quiet on set.
I'm your host, Marlo Lemon, and you're listening to Wild Voice, the self-help podcast that guides you through life one spiritual tool at a time.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Give me more. Can't be.
Have you seen reels or influencers or even friends you follow share their morning routines or nightly routines or the red light they bought that they sun their butthole with before bed with their blue light blocker glasses on? Okay, everything I just mentioned, I've done or do, so I am in this category of loving a good wellness routine and creating new habits. And a few weeks ago, I implemented a new routine with a sticky note reminder by my bed to take my rose quartz crystal eye mask and put that on my eyes and let my brain just reflect before getting out of bed in the morning and doing anything else. Kind of my version of taking out the trash. An ability for my brain to just sift through all the thoughts, all the things, the reflections, the things that pissed me off, the things I loved, to-do lists, all those things. I just let them kind of filter out. And I came up with a new habit because I was finding my reflections were building on one another. And if you're new here, go check out an episode from season 1 on reflections. They are a bitch. And sometimes when we miss that a reflection is happening, they build in intensity and consistency. And when you get to the stage I'm at, the smallest of reflections feel just as bad as one I ignored for 30 years before I even knew all of this stuff long ago. Because I have a different feel-good point, different expectations and rules I live by now. So when I'm out of alignment with that, well, my soul self ain't letting me go a second past wasting any time. And that can get so tiring. But one of my old school hacks that actually helps guide even in moments when you are spiritually burnt out is, drumroll please, embodying the persona routine. I know there are a lot of theories out there about fake it till you make it. I have such a love-hate with this. I don't fake shit. I kind of wish I could. Like I can't fake the fact I die a bit more inside whenever I have to make small talk with someone. To be fair, if I'm not in the mood. And I have to be pretty prepared and have an end in sight. Or the fact I don't like faking anything at all. Never faked an orgasm. Yep, you heard me. I can't fake an emotion or fake the truth, aka a lie. If I feel it, my heart is instantly on my sleeve. For the sheer fact I've come to really stand behind, I don't fuck with people's intuition. I cherish it and I respect it way too much. And I don't want to be any reason someone discredits theirs. And that is what I feel like faking does. I'm also a feeler, so I feel like it's a dead giveaway if my words and actions aren't matching what's really going on inside. There are some spiritual tools you might hear fake it till you make it. Get the wheels in motion, start creating the habits, even if you aren't fully seeing it yet. And that is where I play with that fine line. But honestly, that's about it. And truly, if I feel like I'm not there, I normally will try and find ways to prove my brain or to understand how it's not faking it by finding the truth and what my brain might be limiting me on. I know I'm saying a lot of metaphysical spiritual words, but let's keep going. The reason why I can do that is because we are all the things all at once. I am both equally wrong and right in every given moment. It's just how we look at it, or how we use it, or who we are, or what we are working towards, our soul purpose, soul path. You get the idea. So embodying the persona routine. First, think about the person you want to become. Yes, you are already that, and on some timeline, you have already gotten it all. But we're operating today in this timeline. Or let's say you don't feel like you've cracked that code yet and are that person you want to operate from 24/7. That person that has $1 million, or a fulfilling career or a large family, or the most emotionally mastered relationship. Ding, ding, ding. Did I just wrap myself out on that last one? Once we figure out what that persona is, because we are that person, we are just building the attributes to operate from there more and more. So if you want to meet someone who loves eating healthy, but lately you've been eating takeout a lot, you're probably not embodying the persona of the person that you are trying to match up with. That doesn't mean you can't eat takeout ever and live a healthy lifestyle. It just means how are we operating majority of the time? Someone who embodies the persona of a foodie would probably be taking themselves out to some of the top-rated restaurants, or farm-to-table locations in town, or grocery shopping at their favorite health food store consistently. Maybe frequenting a favorite farmer's market because of the quality, freshness, and nutrients that are in local soils and foods. Maybe you would buy the highest quality veggie and fruit wash. Make your own. Take a class on how to grow your own veggie garden. Researching the best enzymes and supplements that support digestion, or getting new cookbooks, or taking a cooking class. Or maybe you start following influencers that give cooking and food quality tips, and you start attending food seminars that talk about the importance of what we put into our bodies and the frequency that different foods hold. Now, these are all just a few examples, but you're embodying the overall habits of someone who cares about food quality, health, and wellness, and enjoying food in general. Well, you will align yourself with an environment, schedule, experience, and people that match that. Therefore, you will start to fall into that persona with time, practice, and intention, and surround yourself with people that support that. Apply this to anything you're passionate about or want to grow into or embody. A millionaire? Well, you better believe you don't have a single thing in your closet that you own just because it's affordable. Would a millionaire do that? No, not for what it costs, but for the fact of getting clear on why you have something in your closet in general. Is it because you love it? Or because you need to buy that sort of thing because you don't think you can afford anything different? Would I buy that Target top if I was a millionaire? Maybe yes, maybe no. Would I still have that ripped, stained, Free People bohemian sweater if I was a millionaire? I have one of those. My confidence cloak. And fuck yes, I would still have it, even as a millionaire, because I love it. It has history. It makes me feel safe. I talk about this sweater in my story episodes. So pop back over if you're like, what the hell is she talking about? The concept is, even if I had money to replace something, would I want to or not? Can I still be conscious of what I spend as a millionaire? Yes, of course. Every millionaire understands the value of their money and why they are worth it. Or maybe, would a millionaire work out at the top gym in town or build their own inside their home? Or would they just go with what was the cheapest? They would probably treat themselves to the experience of what a top gym had to offer, or the luxury of building one in their home. So find ways where you might be wanting to live a life but missing to embody the persona to put you in the mindset and the situations to allow the momentum to take place. We will be matched with what we put out there. That is energetic law. It is science. I am not making that shit up. So be mindful of what you are embodying. What persona are you showing up from today? The one who doesn't think things go right, or that is tired and annoyed, or one that shifts it and says, I want a better relationship. I'm going to embody the persona of the relationship I want to experience. Or dress for the job I want, not the one I have. We've all heard that, right? Or embody the lifestyle of the happy, healthy parent I want to be, not the one I think I don't have time for. It's insane how quickly we get supported when we just choose what we want to embody and take some small actions into living that out. What can it hurt? This is the physical side of what can be supported with the energetic. We need both. I'm not saying we can just think about unicorns and rainbows and create everything we want. Do I think it's a huge chunk and majority of it? I do. Do I know that actions need to follow that to support it? I do. These personas we embody get us aligned as we build opportunities that give us proof we are these people already. We just need more experiences to support our brain in that process of understanding. We need proof. That's understandable. It really hit me one time after years of knowing this and realizing I was wanting something different in a relationship. Then I had to ask myself, would I want to date me? The things I'm asking someone else to do. Am I showing up as that everywhere? Be the person you want to date. Be the person you watch on TV and want to live a life like. Find the elements that make you so deserving of it, like yesterday, and give your brain some proof and start or continue taking actions that align you with that persona. Because like I tell Nash, you can be and do anything you want to in this life. The only person you gotta convince is you.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Okay, just because this episode's over doesn't mean our time together has to be. Find me at marlolemon.com and on Instagram at marlo.lemon. Check the show notes for other ways for us to stay connected. And one more thing, if you found this episode helpful, don't keep it to yourself. Share it on social, review it, tell a friend. The more of us who become soul-aligned, the more beautiful, harmonious, and fulfilling this world becomes. We're in this wild ride of life together. Okay, that's all. I'm your host, Marlo Lemon, and you've been listening to Wild Voice. Okay, I think we got it.